Hello everybody, and welcome back to another new and noteworthy mod review. Today we're going to take a look at a pair of mods, the Eicher Pack and the Baas Latch front loader set. But before that, this video is brought to you by Mike Jolicure. Thank you for being a farm baron. So both of these mods can be found over at moddingwelt.com. There will be links to both of them down in the description below. As a result of these not being over on the Giants Mod Hub, these mods are available for PC only. What we have before us are a pair of Escher tractors and then a set of Baas front loaders that are going to work on those tractors, and then a nice set of front loader implements to be used on a pair of the Baas front loaders. Let's go ahead and take a look at both of these in the shop. So if we go to our mods and DLCs, we have the Eicher Pack1 by LS Oldtimer. And from here we have the Eicher Wotan II, and then the Eicher, that one, 2 also. We're going to go ahead with the smaller tractor and take a look at it. The starting horsepower is 52. We have a manual transmission, 52 liters of fuel, 33 kilometers per hour top speed, and 3.8 ton weight. This tractor has a ton of configuration options, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. We have BKT tires or Vertestein tires, and when we move to the Vertestein tires, we also get 4-wheel drive. So we can see the drive shaft there in the front axle has been changed. Then we go to wheel setup. We have adjustable rims, 340 by 85 R38. Then we add weights to the rear of those rims. Then we go to adjustable rims, 420 85 R38. And then we add weights to those. Then we move on to larger tires yet, the adjustable rims, 460 85 34. Then we have weights to those. And then we have adjustable rims on care tires. And then we're back to our solid rims, 340 85 R38s. And then we start where we began. We have without special equipment, or we can add a front weight, 150 kilograms, 300 kilograms, 550 kilograms. We could add front hydraulics to this particular tractor. And then you can see the hoses are getting added there on the side also. Or we could add front hydraulics with PTO and back to no special equipment. Now, as far as a cab goes, we have without a roof. Then we could add a roll bar. We can add a roll cage. We can add a soft top cab, the Fritzmeier, or we could add the Pekov soft top. Then we have additional fenders, no fenders. We have rear fender flares, or front fenders with rear fender flares. We can add a front loader by adding front protection to the grille and the headlights. We can add the Baas clip loader. Then we can add the clip loader with front protection, the hydraulic loader or the hydraulic loader with front protection. And then we have the option of engines. We have the 52 horsepower engine right there, or the Mammut II, which is a 62 horsepower engine. As far as color goes, we have the choice of old blue, new blue, or polished blue. Under front loader color, we have gray, blue, boss gray, or black. Then exhaust color, we have stainless steel, silver, or black. And then rim color, we have red old, new old, and polished old. And we do have the ability to have license plates, as you can see here on the front and the rear. Now let's move up to the larger tractor. A lot of these configurations options are the same, so we're not going to dig through each and every one of them. But this one has an 85 horsepower engine at the start, manual transmission, 52 liters of fuel still, 33 kilometers per hour top speed, and 3.8 ton weight. They're the same tire options that go to 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. We have the same general rim options as far as our tires go. Same special equipment also, as we saw earlier. I have to think with this bigger tractor, the front loader or the front hydraulics and PTO doesn't look near as kind of in proportionate as opposed to when we had it on the smaller tractor. Without a roof, we have all of the various cab options available to us. Also, as far as fenders, front loader attacher, the engine setup, we have the Wutan 1 or we have the Wutan 2. Does change. We have kind of wording here on the light as to which engine, and the Wutan 2 is 100 horsepower. And we have all of the same color options. And again, the license plate on the front and on the rear. Now, let's go take a look at the Baas and Koos front loader pack. We have 3 Baas front loaders. We have the Baas 71N33 and the 72N33, and then we have the 72N33 hydraulic. Either of these are intended to be used on the clip connector for the Eicher tractors, and then this one is to be used on the hydraulic Eicher attachment. Then we move over here to our implements. We have a bale spike, a single bale spike. Then we kind of have a dual bale spike. We have a small bucket that is designed for stones, potatoes, and sugar beets. Then we have a regular bucket, 350 liter capacity, that is designed for basically any loose fill type. We have a larger bucket, 600 liter capacity, that again is designed for all of the major fill types. We have a manure fork that is designed for grass, hay, straw, chaff, silage, and manure. And then we have a larger one that is at 600 liters that again is for grass, hay, straw, chaff, silage, and manure. Now, let's go and check out some of these tractors because they're pretty cool in how they look, sound, and operate. So here we are in the Wutan 1, and the first thing we need to notice is on our gauges. At the top, you may have seen it, you may not have seen it. I'm going to turn this engine off, top out. When we hop in, take a look on the left gauge. There is a little red light that needs to come on, and only after that red light comes on are you able to actually move. So right down here on the left, right now the light is blue, white, now it is red. Now we can actually move. Now, I usually use a POV of 70 when I am in cab, and for me, this feels a little zoomed in. I think there's something going on. I don't know what the FOV is of this default camera, but it just feels a little bit zoomed in when I am in this particular tractor. As far as lights go, we have our front lights. We have no rear lights. We do have some multi-stage lights. We have our blinkers, left and right, 4-way flashers on our front and rear. Let's go check out some of these with a cab. Again, we have the red light. We have to wait until that red light comes on. Come on, come on, you can go, you get it, you get it, you get it. Let's get her going. And now we can move. So this one has front weights on it. This is the Mammoth II. Again, we got to go through the whole startup sequence, but we'll take a look here at some of the options we have with respect to the front, or to the enclosure we have. Left control G doesn't seem to do anything with this particular top. We will check. We have the other top on another tractor. Left control G will do something there. Left control H will move the bottom tarps. Left control T will raise the windshield up and down. And left control Y doesn't really do anything. There isn't a driver's door. I don't really know what's going on with that. There isn't a driver's door for either of these cab options. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. Really cool animations on the steering. Now this particular tractor, we do have our front headlights. Then we have rear work lights because we do have a roll bar cab, if you will. Then we have our third stage lights. And you finally shut yourself down. Okay. Now I'll hop into this one, as it has the other cab option. Left control G takes the side tarps down. Left control T will raise the windshield again. Left control H will remove the front tarps. And then again, left control Y really doesn't seem to do anything on any of these cabs. But here we have the front clip with the Baas loader arm, and the way these old loaders work. Left click up and down, but there isn't a tip, right? Typically you would have right click and left and right, and you would tip. You have to basically unlatch with V, and basically then it dumps, and then you would hit V again to latch that right back. So that's how these old front loaders worked. You could scoop up your product, and then when you got to where you want to dump it, you basically have to pull this hitch pin, this catch pin, which is in the middle of the front loader, and then V, and then it will just dump. And you hit V to catch it back. And that's how all of these implements or attachments to this front loader operate. We'll hook up to this kind of manure fork here, and you would, dive into your product, you'd scoop it up, take it to wherever you wanted to go with it, and then you'd have to hit V to detach it. And then it would just swing on the arms there, and then V again to reattach. Well, this is the one I want to get. Okay, so this one has the hydraulic Baas clip, and we can tell that because we have additional hydraulic hose hookups here on the side. Okay, we have to wait until we have that red light. If we try to move before that red light, nothing is going to happen. So now we have the red light, we can move our tractor. With the hydraulic, we can attach to any front loader, as you can see here. But we cannot basically use the front loader as we normally would. We have to hit V to drop the latch. But what I do want to show is that with the Baas hydraulic loader right here, see if I can move it around so we can hook up to it. This one, we're going to use our normal front loader attachments that we have in game. So when we connect to this, our hoses now connect, and we now have our left click up and down, left click left and right to tip. And you do not want to attach these tools because they clip through. You don't want to attach these tools. What you want to do is just use a regular in-game front loader tool, like the Albert manure fork that I have up here, and it will connect just fine. And then we'll have our normal controls that we are kind of used to having with respect to these. But again, it just seems like it feels zoomed in a bit to me sure I could get used to it if I use this particular tractor pack more. But there is the Eicher Pack, again available over at moddingwelt.com, and it is paired up with the Baas Latch front loader set, also available over at moddingwelt.com. Let me know what you think of these classic tractors. Is this something that is kind of right up your alley, or maybe you're looking for something that's a little bit more modern for your taste? Either way, there is going to be something available for you in Farming Simulator 22. And until next time, happy farming.